I don't want to be put in a position where I have to make records for anybody other than me. I remember my uncle used to work pouring concrete and as a plumber. Now, I don't see uncles working as plumbers or pouring concrete no more. Let's open up some trades for these youngsters that are getting out of school that are not gonna go to college. That's my passion. To make sure everybody is treated equally. To make sure we get equal justice. To make sure that everybody is on the same level playing field. Every time I'm out on the road, everywhere I go, somebody got a demo for me. I've learned from the best. I've had the best teachers in the game. I don't call my music gangsta rap. I call my music reality, something that really happened, something that has really happened, something that will really happen, something that could really happen. It ain't nothing that I'm making up. I think that's why people listen to it. I really believe that God spared me, and I'm thankful for that. Imagine if I would have died when I was 7, 12 years old. America has that agenda, a white supremacist agenda. I don't like any of the Ghetto Boys albums at all, not one. There isn't a Ghetto Boys album that I like. I didn't learn anything from it, and it was a bad time in life for me too. With the label, with life, whatever, it's a point in my life where I was the most miserable. I don't feel like I have to fit in. I don't even feel like I even should fit in. I feel like I should just do. I fought COVID, double bilateral pneumonia, both lungs, and kidney failure in my house. I never looked at it like I'm one of the most respected, but I always tried to stay to who I was. The way that I am in my music is the way that I am. I'm just not trying to portray nobody but Brad, period. Golf is the best game that you'll never learn how to play. I think one man, one vote, one woman, one vote. But it doesn't work like that. It's not cool. I want to be a scratch golfer, and when I'm 50, I want to play on the senior PGA Tour. Scarface is just a character. He's just something to look at. He's not nothing to be. You never know what's next for me. I might go into making one of them rock bands. I just wanted to impress the guys in the neighborhood that I grew up with. I had to learn how to eat to live and not live to eat. I just want to make sure I hold up my end of the bargain. My commitment is to the people that listen to my music. A Tribe Called Quest really made me want to rap. There are a lot of hip-hoppers who play golf. Don't label me before we get a chance to talk about it. Talk to me first and see what kind of person I am. That's what I like to tell the media. Come talk to me, let's sit down and talk about what's really going on. I would spend a lot of time alone. I'd go in my room at my mom's house and not come out for weeks, just trying to find me. And I didn't always like what I found. I'm always gonna be a part of the industry. I may just not be a part of the music industry as Scarface. My first love was rock and funk. Rap was an accident. At first, we knew what was going on in Compton by the music that we heard. We knew what was going on in Chicago by the music that we made. We knew what was going on in Houston by the music that was going on in Houston. Police are the enforcers of America's agenda. Emeritus was supposed to be my last album, but things change. Music, that's my passion. That's what I love. I don't want people to follow Scarface. I want people to follow Brad Jordan, man. The game of golf slows the whole world down and gives you time to think. Inner city kids could learn a lot about patience. I love Packed to Death man, but let that man rest. I like to mind my business when it comes to other people's business, especially when it comes to beef. My responsibility is to feed my family. My responsibility is to support myself. I think my deepness came from Pink Floyd, and Jimi Hendrix was my idol. I always wanted to be like him. Jay Prince is a real gangster. He ain't hiding behind a desk talking. He is the true living definition of what a gangster is. If you wanna see the truth and what gangster really is, that's what Jay Prince is. I want to be the best in what I do, just like everybody else. My marriage to music came from Kiss. I grew up in a band. I play everything. You can sit back and point out the problems, or you can address them and bring solutions to the table. I'm in Houston on the golf course doing 18 holes every day that I don't have to work or it rains. I play golf every day if I can, but it's not fun and games for me. Growing up, I got a chance to witness a lot of struggle in my neighborhood. A lot of people struggled, myself included. As I got older, I noticed that there was still a lot of struggling going on. If you listen to my music, then you've been all through District D. That's the south side of Houston, Texas. That's where I was born and raised. My cousin is Johnny Nash, I can see clearly now Johnny Nash. So I know what to do just by watching what he did. He had a brilliant career. He wrote one of the biggest songs in music history. I'm serious about golf. I was raised with the idea that I was born dying. That with every breath you take, you get closer to your last. It's something I've always known. I think that the music that I listened to turned me into the artist that I am. I grew up listening to great music that molded my character and my artistry, that helped me. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.